Why have animals never truly gone to war with human beings? I was thinking about, during the age of whaling, the golden age of whaling, when everyone was hunting the whales to near extinction. Some whales, like the one Moby Dick is based on, and then like some ancient whales, they, according to the stories, they destroyed whaling ships. They attacked like human human ocean-going vessels, and so they did kind of fight human beings. But even facing extinction, whales would never conceive of uh, fighting in any kind of organized way against human beings. Like even uh, whales specifically, whales are definitely smart enough to, to understand. Oh, there's these things. They probably thought ships were some kind of living creature that was attacking them. But they must have noticed, like, they're long-lived, they have long memories, they're very intelligent. They must have noticed, there's more and more of these big things at the surface, and, they're hunting us, and they're killing us. Like, whales can communicate. Whales are social animals. They have the ability to, on some level, comprehend the passage of time and, like, the changing events, and how, there were more and more whaling ships, and, more and more whales were being hunted, and, it makes me suspect, because, like, I don't think, but whales would obviously never, even if an individual whale started attacking whaling ships, trying to defend itself, like trying to destroy or hurt humans out of revenge. Like, even if an individual whale would do that, whales as a species, like whales as any kind of community, would never conceive of like any kind of organized resistance to human beings, or any other species. Like, that's just not in their nature. They're not, and I mean other animals too, but whales in particular, because whales, like, at least in the past, had the capacity to where, like, if they had formed some kind of organized resistance to like human whaling efforts, they probably could have had some success. Even if they didn't like end up winning the war against humans, the whales could have had some success. They're smart, and they're strong, and they're social. But I think to me, it demonstrates that although non-human, sapient species of of high intelligence, although they have some kind of self-awareness, I don't think they have the true self-awareness of a human being. And that's the main reason, because they could never conceive of themselves going extinct. They could never conceive of the necessity of fighting a war for their very survival.